Welcome to From East to West, Amazon AMA, Brett Bope Mannon. I don't know why every time I see you, I just want to like laugh and smile because
That's it.
you're a joyful guy. But Brett Bohannon, he is a founder, consultant, Amazon veteran over the past decade. His company is called Vortex, and he does really cool Amazon catalog work, and he's a consultant, and he will consult the hell out of your business or the hell into it. I don't know. I don't know what the right term is, but he's had a brand himself. He's worked with agencies, helped sell agencies. I own and run Cartology. We help brands to win on Amazon. We're a full channel partner, and we are. I stopped using the word boutique because people just, I think, took that as like a term for small, which is true. But I think it goes beyond that. It's more, and I think you're similar in how you serve people. It's really hands-on. Maybe in some cases over deliver, but we're providing a really communicative experience with people. That doesn't necessarily mean that we're on call, but like, I want to help you. I want to be responsive. We connect with you via Slack. We give you a dashboard that gives you great information, but that doesn't mean that we're like a technology provider. So I think giving people that hands-on level of service, especially as we see a bunch of agencies get bought up, and the feeling is often, I feel like I'm a part of a factory, and unless you're like a big whale, you're probably not getting the focus that you want. And so it tends to be a very refreshing experience for people.
Quality over quantity.
Quality over quantity, for sure. So anyway, this is a show where we talk about anything Amazon. And this is now, do you want to know what episode number this is? I have numbers of these.
6-7.
Yeah, it is number 67. Happy 67th anniversary. You're a little off, but you're not that far. I don't know, maybe you are far. It's 34. I think it's episode 34.
Oh, not bad.
We do them once a month.
That means it's about 3 years.
It's been 3 years. We started, I think we started November, December of 2022. There's just been like a month or two where we missed, so the episodes were a little off. But yeah, it's been 3 years now. How's it going for you?
I'm just waiting for the ticker for all of our sponsors at the bottom.
Yeah, maybe we should just start encouraging people to sponsor. Like, shout out to Smart Scout. You want to sponsor this AMA?
Yeah.
We'll pump you full of lead, just like Home Alone.
Actually, we were just talking about that. I do have a link that people can get a discount on.
Why don't you give us your link? I have an affiliate link, but I'd rather you get the cred. So give us your affiliate link. We'll drop it in there. I'll tag them in LinkedIn too. I'll just start tagging a bunch of people like ready to sponsor. Maybe Makeshift would want to sponsor. Who knows?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Here, hold on.
I'm going to just say shout out to our new sponsors.
Yeah, we should get some sponsors. Self-proclaimed sponsors. Let's see. I think you can get, I'm looking this up right now. 25% off. I should know this. Well, I'll just give you the link. Here, personalized landing page.
Tell me.
25% off for 3 months.
25% off for 3 months. Now tell people what you're using Smart Scout for.
Oh man, I got a cool video coming out. Sorry, my video is like delayed, so it's tripping me out.
It's okay.
But I got a cool video coming out. I had a project for a client, and we kind of needed to create a roadmap. So what was going to happen based on where they are in the market and kind of where we want to be in the market. So I did pretty much 95% of it through Smart Scout, and was able to look at the market where they are currently, where we want to be, and basically create a roadmap from there. So, looking at conversions, looking at clicks, looking at traffic, all that good stuff. So that video should be coming out very soon, hopefully before the holidays. Content's hard. I posted about this on LinkedIn the other day. Long form content, especially when your whole family gets sick. I'm still battling something. My voice is all funky, but yeah, I've been working on it, and it will come out on the YouTube channel.
How's your YouTube channel going?
Oh, it's pretty new. I'm pretty excited about it because it's such long-term focus. It's not like the dopamine hit you get off of LinkedIn and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, name some people. I'm just kidding.
I really appreciate Chad Rubin's post the other day about the whole deal. So yeah, I mean, I posted a couple times the past couple days, and it's John. I always butcher John's last name, Durkitz,
yeah.
But he posted something on X today, and it was basically like, if X is like the front page of the news and something else is, back page, what is LinkedIn? And I said the obituaries.
You really think it's the obituaries?
I don't know. It's hard because
sounds funny.
That's where I have a lot of, sort of say community, connections.
That's how we met.
That's how I met. I was helping out Fred McKinnon the other day with some stuff he was having troubles with. He posted something about some workflows, and I was like, dude, I'm going deep into this right now. I'd love to help you out. He ended up finding the solution, but he was super grateful. So it's a cool community, but it's just changed a lot from when it was, from I think when we kind of got on it and used it as a community.
Seeing different things show up at different times, like posts from like a week or two ago show up instead of like what's most recent, which is okay. Like there's a reason for it being relevant or not relevant.
I'm not so worried about that. That's just like the algorithm, and you kind of have to play that game. But it's mostly just like the value that is given now is straight paywalled. So it's like, hey, check this out. Comment below.
Comment this thing, and I'll give you that. Well, one, I see a lot of ghostwritten content, which sucks, because I'm okay with ghostwritten content, but it becomes so formulaic, and it's like Amazon's blocking you from this. So and so, it's like hook. Give me the description. Give me another hook. Blah blah blah, and then end with if you want to work with us, comment here, or like reach out to my DMs. I'm like, you're not providing any. I don't typically use this term, but nothing of like provide value is what I was going to say. But nothing that's coming out is valuable to people or can be used to create value, because it's just a way of getting people to comment on your post for greater visibility, so you can get more brands to work with you, because it's typically agencies. And I don't care about the selling part. It's just you're not doing anything to help anyone. Give me something tactical I can do. Don't tell me how TikTok is the only way people are going to discover stuff in 2026. If you read that post in the past couple of days, then you know who I'm talking about. I'm like, okay, it's wrong. And if anything, I didn't comment on this post because I knew it would get this person more visibility, and I didn't want to do that.
Yeah, and I'll comment sometimes on people's like comment this, because I'm honestly like, but a lot of times when I go in, it's paywalled. I'm like, I'm not going to give you my email address. Like, I get it. It's a funnel. It's a marketing funnel. It works, but it just kind of goes against, I don't know, my values of like extreme value. And so the people kind of got off on a tangent. People that are giving the value are kind of just getting pushed down, and I don't want to succumb to the comment thing. Like, I tried it. I don't like it. It just doesn't feel good for myself. So it brings the people that want to provide value. It brings them into this situation. It's like, where do I provide this value? You're just screaming into this void of LinkedIn now.
Which makes me not want to do it. And yet I know it still needs to be done. So I will.
Yeah. And I created a Substack, and that's been fun. Just kind of, I'm using it more as my journal of like cool things I'm trying. I'm a little behind on it now, but, and then you see, other people doing the exact same thing you're doing. And that's fine. That's going to happen. That saying that, what is it? People that do the same thing as you is the biggest form of flattery, or something like that.
Yeah.
So that stuff's going to happen. Creators are going to create and find any way to get track of their stuff. And
creators going to create, ballers going to ball. I don't even want none of the above. Do you know what that's from?
Nope.
It's from Chappelle Show when he was talking about R. Kelly. Just go look it up. It's a good.
Yeah, that's my rant. So let me drop this link if anyone wants to check out Smart Scout. I'm actually really like fine tuning my tools. Smart Scout's on there. Mix Shift is on there. Data Dive's on there.
Smart Scout is on there for us. Okay, we've tried to narrow it down as well too, but Smart Scout is. Drop the link and I'll send it. Did you put it in our private chat?
Sorry, I'll do it right now.
Put it, or you can just put it in the chat section. It should show up on, or I can go and post it on LinkedIn too. It doesn't. We can post on YouTube wherever. But we have a private chat in here.
Oh, there we go.
I can see you putting it. Okay, Amazon Cowboy. I like it. Okay, so I'm gonna post this and say, use this link for Smart Scout. And what does it get? 3 months for free?
No, I think 25% off.
For 25% off. I just said for free. At 25% off. Okay. I posted it there, and then I'll go and post it on LinkedIn. So Smart Scout is at the top of our list for tools. Here's why. We can do a lot of different things inside the tool that you can't do, and you would need a lot of other tools to utilize. So like one of the reasons why we like it is I can get a really quick read on how someone is doing in the category, like monthly sales in comparison to other people.
Yeah.
And then I know, and then some of the like higher tools will allow me to see, okay, what's their 12-month sales increase, decrease? What is their monthly sales increase, decrease? For someone who's down 10% right now, but it's up 150% year over year, my guess is they have seasonality. But someone who's like down month over month, down year over year, okay, I know that they're not doing well. Maybe that's someone who does want to work with an agency or needs a better agency partner. So that's someone I would reach out with. So like that's super helpful. But then we can also look at how competitors are doing for our brands, load that into our dashboard. You know what? Maybe James and Bespoke would want to sponsor our, because Bespoke is technology that we use. James Gosling and his team at Bespoke built our dashboard. It was the best dashboard that was going to be as customized as possible for us, but that also was using some of the existing things that they knew how to build. So it wasn't like a total custom build, but we've had other things where like, hey, incorporate this. We've got SQP data going directly into our dashboard so that we can look at organic rank, because we pull that in from Helium 10 and then we load that into the dashboard. But then we can go and look at SQP data to say, okay, are we seeing increased share purchases if the organic rank is increasing? So like all that stuff is really cool. But Smart Scout, we look at market share. Where do we measure up in comparison to these other people? What are people spending? What are brands spending money on? If I can look at your terms and know that you're spending mostly on branded, you're probably not driving market share, and your ROAS might look good, but that doesn't mean that you're driving market share. And this is an AMA. So like, let's say the question is, my ROAS is good, but I'm not seeing an increase in sales, or I'm not seeing an increase in market share. What am I doing wrong? I see this all the time. Usually it's most of your spend is on discovery-based spend or branded. By discovery, I mean auto-targeting by Amazon, broad or phrase-match keywords. You get a lot of wasted spend in there, meaning stuff that doesn't convert. You're never going to have 100% conversion. But I've seen people who have 50% of their, at a search term level, maybe not a keyword level, but at a search term level, 50% of spend that's not converting. That adds up. Imagine if that 50% was dropped down to 20 and 30% was now put towards stuff that was driving conversions in organic rank. That means you're going after exact match terms and being very intentional and driving the velocity that you need to. And then you may have to spend a little bit more because the CPCs are higher, but you're driving velocity on the right stuff. So like if you have great ROAS and you're not seeing growth like you want to, you're probably not spending on the right stuff, or you're also potentially spending on branded stuff, which you may already be winning anyway. I'm not saying stop spending on brand, but I don't think people know how often they're spending on discovering brand. They don't know to ask those questions. They just don't know what they don't know. They're like, what's our ROAS? Are we seeing growth? And if those things are good or relatively good, you don't ask a lot of questions, but there's problems that are lying underneath. So brands don't know what they don't know. Ask whoever you're working with, ask whoever's on your team, how much are we spending on brand versus non-brand? How much is discovery versus exact? And that will give you a good idea of like where you might be headed. But SmartScout allows us to compare versus other people, to look at what they could be spending on, not be spending on. We can look at some historical stuff as well too, where they sit historically organic rank. And that's super helpful because then you can say, oh, we saw a dip here, but maybe that's because you were out of stock. Or maybe we noticed someone came into the market at this time. So I love those tools.
Tell me where that historical one is in SmartScout. I was looking for that this morning.
Okay. For keyword search volume?
What are the options?
I'm talking about organic rank on a term.
On terms, can you see market share history?
You know what we're going to do right now? And maybe this will get some more people to sign up for your affiliate link.
I didn't mean to do this. I was honestly looking for...
No, we're going to do it. And you don't tell me what to do.
Show me. Show it to me.
Okay, I'm going to show it to you right now.
Do it.
On air. Okay, can you see my screen?
I sure can.
All right, people. We're doing a deep dive into SmartScout.
Look at this. And this was all ad-lib too. This was not even planned.
This is not even planned. This is how good hosts do it. They just make everything look natural. When in reality, we know this was planned. We wrote this script out 3 months ago. All right.
Actually, that's what I love about this is none of it's planned.
None of it really is planned, people. We don't have time for a plan. Okay. We only have 22 hours in a day. You might have 24, but I have less hours in a day. So I got to take the time I can to get shit done. All right. Here's what I was just shown, by the way, which was, I got to find where I want to go.
I like that subcategories.
There we go. Okay. Yeah. Subcategories is like one of my favorite things. I want to know, okay, what does the collagen market look like? Collagen supplements, boom, 785,000, 12 months growth, 28%, 1 month growth, 8%. Seeing 8% growth in December for this market is crazy, which means it's growing because this is not even the biggest time for it. Okay.
Yeah.
I was not seeing something that I wanted to see. So you go to AdSpy, and AdSpy looks like you think it's just ads. It's really not. You go to AdSpy. This is a way to just see basically all the search terms that are out there. So it's a little bit backwards, but I can see all the search terms that are out there. Well, maybe I want to take a term and how did he search for this? Maybe I should have paid more attention when we were looking at this. Oh, this is by brand. Okay. I need to
Can you search
go by search terms? There you go. Say that again.
Can you like search the brand while you're in that brand tab?
Oh yeah. So like I could go to, let's say Lego. I could click on this.
Like what if you were looking for Nike? Can you find
that? Can you search Nike? I mean, I could filter and say the brand starts with Nike.
Okay.
And there we go.
All right.
Search terms. But what I saw was this. So like I want to find a term. You can also just click on this little hamburger menu right here and just say, I want to look.
Wait, what did you call that?
It's a hamburger. It's 3 lines.
Oh. I thought
you never heard that before?
I thought you said banana hammock.
Yeah, this is a banana hammock.
Nice. We should start calling it that.
Okay, so this little banana hammock I just clicked on. What should I look up?
I don't know.
Let's do vitamin B12. Okay. So it starts with vitamin B12. Search volume 147,000, brands with ads 26, products with ads 36. Supercharge. The keyword has been selected for our highest frequency analysis. This indicates that this data be the most accurate. This is not supercharged. Estimated CPC 307. If I come in and look at this and I want to look at organic, I just need to see product organic results. Okay. You can add to segments, and it's really cool to see how that's.
I like that segments. The segments.
Your segments, and just so everyone's clear, your segments live in a different place now. Like you have to create segments based on the category. So like if all my search terms would be in a segment, all my brands would be in a segment, all my subcategories would be in a segment, just whatever. So I can go to product organic results, and for that term, I can now see the latest rank. And just keep in mind, there's going to be some discrepancies, like where something 13 is missing. It's like the latest one that they find. And sometimes when they grab it, something might actually be, it's at 12, but maybe really it's at 13 now. And so that's why things are missing. You can see the products average organic rank in the last 30 days. If I want to see where this product is over this history, I just click on this and I can see since March. So that's about 6 months. What the search rank frequency is, or sorry, the search rank is for the term vitamin B12. And it looks like maybe they were out of stock or someone came into the market in September. The rank kind of dropped, but they've been pretty consistent. Someone who has been really inconsistent has been this brand here, but it does look like a new chapter is starting to see a trend up to the right. But this is just looking at top 15. I could go to other people as well too, Mega Food, etc. But like that's cool because now I can see the historical accuracy here too. You could go specifically to search trends if you wanted to and just look up white elephant gifts. Any surprise that that's increased? So now,
I think that used to be what called popping topics or not popping topics, but
walking taco,
walkie-talkie.
You've got great hearing, by the way. Okay, vitamin B12. It may or may not show things. You can look over past 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, a year. Please hold tight for a few seconds.
I don't think we have that time.
Please don't tell me what to do. Don't you get mad when softwares tell you what to do? You're like, just shut up already. Let's see. Live
cool.
demo.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
There you go. Look at that.
Yep. I love it. So vitamin B12, I wasn't even on the screen. I was coming back. Yeah. B12 supplements. That's not huge.
Oh, this is on YouTube. Your YouTube. This is on your tube and my tube.
Yeah, it's on both of our tubes.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Okay, let's see. Live. I'm just saying live demo of.
We should do more of these. I think these are beneficial for people.
Yeah, like how to use a tool.
Yeah, I'm going to have a whole tool section on my YouTube of like just rundowns of tools. Because like we were talking about in the beginning, I think there's so many out there. I think there's a lot of them pivoting. And you really only need a couple. And then like maybe build out some of your own like tools in the tool chest. And that's so easy to do nowadays. But I think, yeah, this is neat.
Yeah, what you don't feel like you need as many tools anymore, right?
More. So now I'm classifying them as softwares and tools because I think they're different now. Like softwares are going to be like this, where you're pulling in data, API stuff, unless you want to build out API stuff, which is going to get harder next year for commercial use. But
it is going to get harder to build out the API stuff.
Well, it's going to get more expensive if you want to do it for commercial use. If you want to do it per brand, no, it's still free, to my understanding. But so that's where softwares come into play, where it's like, okay, cool. If you have a couple, suite of softwares and you're able to use them pretty efficiently, that's going to be beneficial. But you're going to get things like how do you efficiently change things within your catalog? Now, I've been playing around with Flat File Pro quite a bit, and that's pretty bonkers and pretty nice.
Yeah. What is that? What is that like?
It's pretty awesome. Using it, Adam Wheeler hooked me up to try it out. He gave me a lot of extensions. I'm probably gonna have to start paying for it, but
Okay.
it's worth it. One thing that I've found is when you have multiple very large lists, you can kind of create your own workflow within it, but it saves a lot of time and it helps out quite a bit. It's going to be the same thing if you're dealing with flat files. Is you're going to have issues. So if issues do come up, you still have to, troubleshoot those and whatnot. But just other little tools too. I built out quite a few that just help me in general. Clients have random one-off questions, and I'll just build a tool real quick. And
you're building them on your own, or are you doing it inside a flat file?
Building other things on my own. One instance was a client was like, "Hey, how much inventory do we have in FBA and AWD?" And I think API is the only way to get that data together, according to some other people as well.
We have that all loaded into the inventory section of our dashboard. Shout out to Bespoke and James. Literally loads in everything total, including what's FBA available, FC processing, FC transfer, shipping, working inside of a shipment. Like, it gives us everything, and it's incredible because we can even look at like estimated storage fees, estimated aged inventory, surcharges. Like, it's super helpful to be able to see that.
Yeah. So, I mean, you can use something like that, or you can even just build out something where you put 2 Excel files into it, pop it in, and it tells you exactly what you have. So there's lots of cool things like that coming about. So, because everyone's going to be different. It's like, okay, cool. We can't have 20 softwares.
Well, the cost of these softwares are more expensive. You don't need to use all these things and are likely not using every single thing. Like, what we use SmartScout for, I think, is super helpful. Are we leveraging every single part of it? No, but I want to maximize what we're doing. And we don't need to have 50 tools to be successful. Like, I think part of a lot of people nowadays are like, there's so much data on Amazon that's so cool. I think you probably, out of the like 50 data points that you could have, you probably need like 3 to 5 that you should really be focusing on. Because if you try to track all of them and focus on all of them, you're probably going to point a lot of nowhere. And so being focused and being set on hyper focusing on a couple versus spreading yourself thinly, I think will breed better results.
Yeah.
I'm not telling you how to breed or where to breed. I'm just saying you're probably going to get better results.
Yeah. I think it's going to be fun to watch and have this all play out.
I think there's going to be a lot more gobbling up of these agencies from bigger companies. And so you'll get clients via acquisition. But I think there's also going to be a need more for people like you and me who have a deep knowledge and expertise, really can provide a high level of service, and brands are going to want to work with those people. All the newer agencies that maybe were able to get a lot of clients, acquire a lot of people quickly, but maybe at a cheaper rate, those might be able to be bought and sold. But the expertise that you and I have, like that's a decade plus in the making for both of us. It's hard to get and acquire that knowledge in a year or two, making up for lost time, and just what you've seen, like that muscle memory and how you've continued to evolve from that point. That's hard to beat. And so people are going to need that, I think, more than ever, especially as things continue to get more complex.
I made a post about that on the obituary page of LinkedIn.
Yeah.
No one saw it, but
yeah,
I was going through the bullet points for this brand, and in the back end, I go through flat files and back ends because I like to see what the differences are. And it literally was like, I forgot what it said, but it's like, have these be enticing bullet points or something weird language. And I was just like, I was thinking to myself, Amazon's trying to make it easier for people to sell on the platform. But that comment right there doesn't give you a clear, concise, like, this is what you should do.
Make it more attractive. That doesn't tell me anything.
I think it said make it more attractive or something like that. And I was like, that's going to allow myself, you, and other people who've been in this area go, all right, we know the general changes of what's happened with bullet points. They were like, no caps, this length, blah, blah, blah. And a lot of it sticks and a lot of it doesn't stick. I think they're still saying no caps, but it's
no cap, like as
No
in
cap.
no line.
Correct. Yeah, gangster. But when you read that as a layman's person, you're like, what? And then you got Rufus, and you're like, okay, all this Rufus stuff is super technical, and everyone's like, what do I do? And it's technical for a reason, so people can, reach out to these people and get their advice, which, not knocking them at all. I think they should, but it doesn't need to be. And Rufus is kind of similar to what everyone was saying about Cosmos. It's just like, what's your intent of the product? If you really keep it simple, it's not complicated.
And you notice how a lot of people came out saying the new Rufus AI, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, you just played your cards really openly to say that intent-based search is now here, when if you know anything about Cosmos and Amazon's intent-based search engine, it's been around for a really long time.
I think almost like 2-3 years now. Right?
I think it's more. I think it's more.
But I'll continue to say this. As good marketers, you should always market your product for intent-based purposes.
Yeah, why wouldn't you?
There's no point in not doing that. And I think that's what is interesting in the space. It's like, literally, you should always say why this product is good, who it's for, and what it solves. And if you do those things, literally you're okay. What I've noticed too is in flat files about this whole Rufus thing is that there'll be some required attributes that weren't required in the past. So you always want to keep an eye on that stuff, because I feel a lot of the things in the back end is what Rufus is pulling on.
Well, it is, and
including Q&A and reviews and all that stuff. But
if you don't have I'm seeing an updated article, say 2024, but it's been around much longer. I'm looking at that Cosmo article, excuse me. If you want to get your stuff included in Rufus, it's not just keyword based. It's all of the attributes that you often leave blank that Rufus will go and pull from. And that just makes sense. Why? Now, you don't need to have everything filled out. Like, you don't need to know battery type for a non-battery powered product. And maybe you just say non-battery powered. So maybe, that is part of what you do, but like, it's how you incorporate that in. Just focus on the stuff that's most important, that's going to get you discovered. Like, give it as much information as possible, and that will lead to better intent-based stuff. 100%.
Yep.
You like how I just kind of said what you said back, like it was my idea, and then I sounded really smart.
It was your idea, and it was
my idea. You're right.
Yeah.
You're a good friend.
Yeah, right. On that note, I'm testing out a listing that basically I changed all the bullet points for Rufus, created a simple playbook. I should probably link that out just so people can check it out. And just basically did just bullet points for Rufus and title for keywords. Now, the keywords that I was tracking prior haven't taken a dip. So far, it's been about 5-7 days in. Everything looks fine. Okay. And so it's interesting to see kind of all this evolve and see what happens. Now, there's a lot of skeptics out there. They're like, where is this Rufus getting this? Where are people getting these numbers from the amount of people using Rufus and whatnot? I don't know. We're just taking Amazon for what it's worth and saying, it's increased by 120% over Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Some guy from SimilarWeb was starting to tout Rufus numbers. I DM'd him. I was like, hey, let's talk about this. Let's do it live. And he's like, oh, we don't have it finalized yet. So I was like, okay, well, whenever you're ready. A lot of people would be interested in this.
He's not going to be ready ever.
No. So we'll see what happens.
I think the more you incorporate Rufus into search and make it a part of it, the more people are going to adopt it. Like, I've been at events where people were talking about adoption of generative AI search engines, which is kind of what they feel like now. I don't even know what people are calling ChatGPT, but it is a generative AI search engine essentially, and how people are going to start adopting those more and more. And people laughed at me, but I just said, I think companies like Google and Amazon, I don't think people are going to adopt a ChatGPT and a Claude overall. I think it's going to be companies like Amazon and Google, because they were like, oh, of course people are going to incorporate it. I'm like, yeah, let me finish. It's not that people won't start leveraging the technology, but who has the biggest user base? People like Google, people like Amazon, people who have user base and purchase history. What do you think? Why do you think Gmail's free, people? Google knows everything they could possibly want to know about you. Amazon does cost, but they still know purchase history. They know all this information. They can now take that and input or include some kind of generative AI like a Rufus or AI overviews in Google and start to force you to use that technology. Then they could maybe go and buy and acquire an OpenAI or a who's the who are the people behind Claude? I'm blanking. Anthropic, thank you. And which, by the way, their whole commercial about Claude, all analog done. No AI in the commercial, which I thought was really interesting and funny. Like, it was filmed by people in these actual environments. It's great commercials, but they can go and acquire this technology and then implement it in front of people. So it's not that people won't adopt it, but like, what's the quickest way to get people to adopt it? You've got a large user base and you just kind of force people into doing that. Just like, hey, this is a new refresh of how Google works or how we do things. Like, you do that stuff all the time, start layering in, like it will be subtle changes that people will eventually realize, oh, I'm using generative AI in a way that I never thought I would, because it was easy to adopt because I was already using this Amazon search engine, this Google search engine.
Yeah.
People are, sometimes they're jack-offs. Where's the lie? Saying the quiet part out loud. No cap, man.
No cap.
I just, as we leave, we do some Christmas traditions every year. One of them is donuts and Prosecco. So we go and get donuts at a local donut shop here, and we drink Prosecco. Now, my daughter doesn't drink the Prosecco, just to be clear. My wife and I do. And we had this huge, it's probably like 1.5 liter bottle that my sister had got me a bunch of, and we hadn't opened it. I'm like, let's just open it. We'll put a champagne saver in it, and whatever, it'll be fine. And it is. But we go, and like, the woman behind the counter is like, how many donuts do you guys think you're going to get? And I just like couldn't help myself. I was like, I don't know, 6, 7. My daughter was like, please don't ever do that in public again. She's 12. And I'm like, this is great, because now I know what bothers you. Mm-hmm. And I'm probably going to be doing that a little bit more, just to be clear. Don't play your cards.
Oh, yeah.
Homie, don't play that. Oh, I also said, homie, don't play that this morning. She said, don't ever say that again.
That's a good one, too.
And I'm like, you can shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
Homie, don't play that. I think that's from Child's Play, right?
That is from In Living Color.
Oh, yeah.
Homie, don't play that. That's I think that's Damon Wayans. Not Keenan, or maybe it's Keenan Ivory. No, I think it's Damon. Anyway, people.
Damon Wayans from In Living Color.
Yeah. Okay. I'm so good, man. I'm so good. I just need to like invest in myself,
Yep.
Well, I hope everybody. By the way, Black Friday, Cyber Monday, we had great results for clients, even brands that are in like supplements and stuff, because we leaned into promotions. I don't know about you. Mm-hmm. Some brands that did not even have promotions, we just made sure they were really visible. They had a great everyday low price, and they killed it on Black Friday, Cyber Monday. We had a client that was like up 160% year over year.
Nice.
For that time period. I don't know about you. Was it good?
It was good. Yeah, it was good.
Cool.
Overall, really good.
We'll leave it there. Everyone have a great Christmas, great New Year, holidays, Hanukkah, whatever you celebrate. Just spend some time with family and try and chill out and stop thinking about work so much. Okay, Amazon's going to be there. I mean, it's going to be there. So until next time, over and out.